I would still go for EG. I think the way I've seen Abed play this
I would go
you know,
with them anyway.
I see Abed Pug, I see Abed Storm, you know. That's
Easy.
enough for me.
Easy choice.
Top lane would set up now. Size. Deal with Fly and Kaka putting the pressure on. Be able to find some decent DS underneath the tower. It's a mid lane matchup. Definitely eyes on how well Emo's going to be able to do against Abed, how much he's going to be able to get up the lane. Bottom lane, Ollie. Oh, going to be just slightly off the mark with the stun, but it doesn't matter. G will be the ones to claim first blood with the tri-lane.
Abed just playing very aggressive on a mid lane with 1-1-1 build. You know, it's a Morphling, very hard to kill, but Abed so far doing a really good job. 15
Nice crush.
CS, 8 denies. He has more denies than Morphling has CS. Pretty impressive.
Top lane, they do get the kill onto Ice. See if Crit could get the return kill onto Kaka. Stick charges. Crit running him down. Kaka could get away from this. So at that point, RT's just going to have to be very careful down here. This move from Abed sort of knows that JC's about to, he knows that JC's going to look for an aggressive play. So he's going to be here ready and prepared to back RTZ up.
He's having a really nice read what's happening. Arteezy.
JC lead in. Now Abed zipping onto JT. He's going to pop the stick charges. Limp still separate Abed for now, but Abed's ready to come back in. Closes the gap. Gets the kill done, and now RTZ's going to dive in onto Ollie as well.
They might even get the courier. Yeah, that's such a big move. So Necrobook 1 done, Roar available. Like, they could just set things up, but there's still no song. He didn't even save a point on Naga Siren, so very killable, but there is a rotation. JT plus a Phoenix making a move.
Yeah, it's definitely the easier of the cores to take down right now. They'll drop the arena and there's no chance for Ice. Rotation onto Beastmaster, same time around mid though. Abed able to get the jump in onto Ollie.
I mean, they have enough damage. If they go with Arena, once again, Ice, careful. Let's see what his raid is. Radiant using the scan. They know someone is in triangle. Yeah, Ice, he looks pretty dead.
Oh!
Did not get rewarded, so probably expecting the same thing to happen here. Ice. Yeah, we already said he looks pretty dead.
Throw out the Roar there as well. Be able to achieve anything with it, or maybe it will actually, because Ollie is set up very low. Crit and RTZ able to come in and get Ollie in return. Be able to chase for more though.
But IG seems like they're having a really good read what's going on. Just going together, also smoking up. Arteezy just showed on top.
Be able to close in on him on time. Going straight towards him. Over in the mid lane, jump's going to be made onto Emo first though by EG. EG, they'll take down the Morph. RTZ in trouble. The Spear actually missing. Drop the Static Storm. Time being bought for the rest of EG to TP over. RTZ will still go down. Fly, unable to help him from the high ground. Limps back onto Abed. Abed will be taken straight back to the mid.
IG should be careful when the rest of the team is using a smoke like that. You need to be very careful, like what you're doing with the hero, especially as a Morphling. We said that Ice is kind of struggling this time around. Has a good 15 minutes in, but he also has boots.
Trying to get the grab onto Ice. Still going to lay down the Roar. The arrow follow. Crit jumps in with the burst. Have they got enough? They do. JT taken down.
Fly has been having an amazing time most of the time on just on the top lane. Has that Manta style, which will increase his farming capabilities. Going into Scotty next. He just wants to be able to tank up. He understands most of the damage comes from the last track. Song.
The Song setup, Ollie has got Static Storm. They could look to drop everything on RTZ, and they will. Static Storm, Supernova's out. Flying RTZ are going to try and take down the egg. Can they do so? They can't. The Supernova successful. RTZ goes down. Fly by himself a bit of time with the borrowed time. Chasing down and bringing back they can. Ollie with the glimpse. Gets Fly back in the reaches of JT and Kaka as Fly will slowly be burned down.
Yeah, that was such a clutch Yule Scepter. It's coming out from the Morphling there. Yes, you heard that correctly. Yule Scepter from the Morphling. Every single time I see that item, I'm like, yeah, this is good. You know, because your position 4, your position 5, you'll always want to hold that item.
Playing RTZ. Zero alone at the moment. Going to try and open up on Emo here. Moves in with a stun. He's going to be able to find him. Emo was not ready for that one bit. Zartizi strikes from the shadows and gets the solo kill onto the Morph. Meanwhile, over in the triangle, Abed leading in with the backup of Ice. They drop the Roar down onto JT. JT will fall. Lifelike trying to go for Abed, but Abed still with mana to play with as he's out. Buildings just as fast as they need to be, really. You know, coming up to 18 minutes in. They've already taken 4 towers away. G, Marseille themselves, they've only lost the one tier 1 top. Fly. targeting Arteezy here with his aggressive positioning. Emo try and lead in onto Fly. Get the glimpse back onto Crit. Static Storm jumps as well. Fly trying to do his best to keep Crit alive from outside of Storm. But Crit will still fall. Emo moving in onto Arteezy.
Arteezy out of mana.
Set up. JT's got the blink. Arena down. Look for the angle onto Arteezy, but he's not going to find it because Abed in with the silence stops this combo from JT. Abed, the savior, coming in to turn it around. As Fly, he'll also fall. As EG, they're able to take down 4 of IG. They're going to go straight for the pit.
They can't respond to this. They do not have Naga Siren for 20 seconds. Song will be available, but this is exactly how EG needs to play. Like, they need to be aggressive. They need to make stuff happen right now, get some advantage with their lineup.
It absolutely could have gone IG's way. If JT was able to get in and get that combo down onto Arteezy, taking the Lesh out, things would have looked a whole lot different.
Arrow. Ooh.
Do have the ults up IG. IG could look to set something up. It's a lot harder now that there is that Aegis on Arteezy.
He got him again.
He's ult into Emo. Boy, he's got to be careful, Emo. JT. Arteezy's also got to be careful. JT's able to get in, spear Arteezy over towards the trees. Down the edge is done, but now Arbed, he's zipping into the backline. Supernova out. We'll see Emo disabling Arbed for now with the Yours. Arbed still zipping off to the side, but Supernova's going to be successful this time. Catching the 3 of them. Arteezy pulling out. Arbed jumps back in over towards Ollie, brings down the Disruptor. Song set up from Fly, being used here to actually allow IG to back away.
Still, Morphling doesn't deal that much damage. He didn't get the Manta style, you know, so you don't get the stats. Yule Scepter is a cheaper way of dispelling things. Now going into E-Blade, so that's going to help out quite a lot with dealing the damage, but still needs some more time. You know, he's not a real carry in this game. It's the Naga Siren.
Gonna go for Emo, follow up here with the Roar and the Arrow. Everything being laid down onto Emo, and with the stuns, they've got it. Not enough strength being built up as Emo will fall. Ollie will as well. CG make moves here with the 4 of them. Arteezy will also come over to start bringing in this top lane. The tier 2 mid, Fly. Got the Song set up. Oh, they're a little too close to each other. Ice and Crit. They're looking pretty tasty here. Ollie, he lays down the Storm combo. They're caught in it. They'll try and do their best to split, but the arena's down. Evo comes in, blows up Crit, takes down Ice.
Oh yeah, that was such a beautiful song on Mirana. First thing that comes to my mind is, you know, praise the moon of May. They have a lot of problems right now in EG because they feel like they're under pressure. They need to be doing stuff. You're playing into 2 agi carry heroes. You have like your Leshrac, your Storm, their intelligence. So IG's lineup is much better in the late game.
Aggressive moves going. Fly, kind of chilling there around the bounty rune spot. We'll be able to get the pickup on it. Actually, they don't really want to commit on him because they know there's backup coming in as Arbed zips straight over, looking towards the Mars. Mars will be healed up by the Sunray. Side Arteezy, looking towards Fly. Arbed's in. He's a little low on mana, Arbed. They can continue to chase down Fly. They can't. Fly will be fine. JT comes in with a spear to push Fly back.
Fly just a bit too speedy. Fly has 1 fly, you know, so it makes a lot of sense.
Fly equals...
Yeah, it's
Fly
like having, you know,
Fly.
2 horsepower and the other guy has 1 horsepower. It's has double the amount, so it's gonna be more speedy, which makes a lot of sense. Arrow does not connect.
We have it. Drag back onto Arteezy. Arteezy needs help, and he needs it now. He's going to put the Bloodstone heal. BKB popped by Arbed. Arbed trying to push back JT. But he's low on mana. The Supernova comes out. EG, they've got to back off. Zemo turn into the left shit, have some extra damage over to the side. They've got the Roar. The Arrow. Actually connects on the Fly. A beautiful hit there from Crit. Coming in from the side. Fly. He's got to turn. He's got to run. He gets the Song off in time. Fly. He will live.
Oh,
but he has to run.
So unfortunate. Like, they just got BKB delivered on the Leshrac. If he had that, like, 2 seconds earlier, he would probably be able to chase down Naga Siren.
I mean, it was the combo as well. The Roar from Ice actually pushing the Naga Siren into the Arrow. So a real combo play there between the 2 of them.
Yeah, the real combo was actually overlapping stuns, and unfortunately, you know, it was a sick arrow, but they needed just a little bit more damage, like 200 damage. JT.
Casey's getting gone on here, already back in the action on the backlines. Arbed jumping over towards Kaka. Kaka's not able to dive out in time, and Emo, he's been caught on the front. Emo's down. EG with those 2 kills, they can look to continue to push on, take this tier 2 tower.
I think it's the correct choice. You know, playing into Leshrac, playing into Storm Spirit, there's going to be a ton of magical damage. You just want to be able to tank up yourself and your own team.
Looking to wait around the Roshan timer. A minute until it's up. Ice. He's heading in. Found Ollie there with the army. Fly trying to hold him back, but the BKB's down from ISISICE. He's going to turn over towards Fly as they jump in. Roars down. Abed, Crit, and ISISICE surrounding him. He's tanky, but he is not tanky enough there to withstand the damage here from 4 members of EG. The rest of IG just nowhere close enough to help out.
And Beastmaster this time around also has a BKB ready just to be able to go in. Like, they don't have abilities that go through match community. JT?
Arteezy's found him here with the help of Fly. He's going to drop the arena, but there's nowhere for JT to run. He's going to try and TP, but with a BKB up on Arteezy,
yeah,
just straight through the wall and takes him down. As that was a bit of an unnecessary loss there for IG after they'd already lost 2 out on the map.
I see no difference. Like, I played Dota for 15 years. You know, tomes were not that long in Dota, but every single time it happens, like someone just steals my tome.
No, there is. Arteezy's.
This was a pop game. You know, Arteezy's getting reported. This is an Overwatch game.
I mean,
for sure.
if Arteezy was in my pub, I think you let him get the tones, you know. Here we go down mid. Ahmed. Look to lead it on to Kaka. The arrow actually hit onto JT. They might be able to do something with this. They do. Ahmed commits with a BKB, gets straight in onto JT. JT in trouble. Trying to back off, but JT's down. Ahmed now to the high ground. He's also going to get the counter on Fly. They're dropping the Supernova, but Fly just gets taken out. There's no help for him. And the Supernova will go off. JT's come back in with a buyback, but there's no Fly for 50 seconds. Emo
Easy taking everything.
Ahmed just running them down. Arteezy into the base on top of Emo. Emo's dead. No buyback on him. JT in trouble as it's going to be a buyback on Mars. They'll call it GG as EG will take game 1.
Man, this was their timing. Like, they grouped around, they got a couple of pickoffs, even without going for the second Roche, they were feeling themselves. You know, the damage coming up from the last track, he was super farmed. JT, he caught the arrow. Like, that arrow was pretty much straightforward. He catches it and...
Then again, this must be some cheese pick that they have prepared. We haven't seen Void at all. I'm willing to, you know, mix things up a little. Let's go crazy a little bit.
Yeah, he is a golden faceless Void.
Void has 4 CS right now.
I mean, it's not like he's doing any better down bottom. This is a pretty miserable start here for Fly. Really struggling to do anything against the Bloodseeker AA combo of Arteezy and Fly.
He's just being completely zoned out. Look at the aggression from Arteezy. He's like, I don't give a damn about CS.
Top lane, Crit coming in with a nice kick there, getting ISISICE back to safety. And with the ball, Crit he's able to turn and get first blood. Some smooth moves already here from Crit on his Earth Spirit.
He might get that, you know, Aghanim Scepter. Second act should belong to Faceless Void to have that AoE bash with the Time Walk. Bounty Runes. Ollie also stacking.
See up top. Crit still able to pick it up despite IG's attempts to stop it with the stuns. Now with the silence into the slow onto the 2 and then Crit and ISISICE. They're just going to battle down the 2 of them. Then bring down Kaka. They're going to be able to get JT as well as EG. Take down both. Top lane getting kills like this going perfectly for EG.
Like, Bloodseeker's very tanky. His armor is super high, especially when sitting near the tower. It's 12, so you don't really feel those right-click damage. Faceless Void will need some more XP to hit level 5. You can see the rotation.
Abed's ready to come in. Looking for Fly. They're able to get the ball take straight down into the Bloodride. Fly will get the jump off to the side, but Abed's still with mana to go. The Euphonic Shield comes down to Fly. It's not enough to save him. Void gets taken down. Abed once again. Game 2 coming in with the perfect moves to the side lane.
And they don't have enough tower damage. Like, if that was a DP on a mid lane instead of Void Spirit, that's like very punishable. You're probably gonna lose the tower top lane Roar.
JT, he's popped the chemical rage, but the damage from these summons bringing him very, very low. Emo will TP over. JT still just dying here to the Necro Book as JT's gonna end up walking back in range of ISISICE. A few more hits. JT, can they save him? Jump over with the Renner. ISISICE is able to get over, but Kaka's turned up as well. They will manage to keep JT safe. Crit tries to roll in, gets the combo off onto the 2 of them. Kaka still getting beat down by the ball. Crit will be able to find the kill and return.
Boris, he gets the last hit. So ISISICE, nothing to value. Lothar, they also force a rotation.
Bottom lane, Arteezy's now got the 6, so Fly has to be careful of any moves they make with backup. Top lane Emo. It's okay. No Roar still for 30 seconds. JT now sticking away from the lane completely. Abed still aggressive here, looking for moves in the mid lane bottom. Crit comes in with a rotation, and it's the +1. That's all that's needed there for Arteezy to be able to take down Fly.
You know, Faceless Void, he's just struggling. Like, they completely dominated that lane. Arteezy, like, he's staying almost doubled on that at the moment. Going into Maelstrom.
Look at him over here. He's taking some stacks and he's taking some kills. Emo will jump over Abed, immediately TPing out, but the Remnant is there. Abed will get punished.
That's a big thing. Now, he tried to go for Like, he's just gonna be the one dominating the top part of the map, but I also want to see him, like, possibly rotate and invade that triangle, try to steal some stacks from the Alchemist.
I want to do some in mid. Flyfly does have the 6. Gonna open up with the Chrono onto Abed. Do they have the damage with the finger? They bring him low, they've got it. Now Arteezy looking for the counterplay though. Bloodbright's down there. Take down Flyfly in return. Arteezy trying to charge over towards Kaka. Emo jumps in as well over from the side. Ice bringing the boards in. Kaka getting slowed. Crit catching them there with the rocks. Silence and slowed as they bring down Kaka. Raw sets up onto Ollie as they may have lost Abed, but EG hit back to take way more from IG.
EG, they just bring the numbers. JD is not the one who wants to join the fight. He wants to be able to farm that Aghanim Scepter, but the EG, they're making all the right moves. Abed getting the tips. Now he took the finger, he took one for the team. That's their damage. Like, this is their damage inside the Chronosphere. It was very close.
He stepped up to the lane. Chris is going to be able to jump. Part of he's gone. As soon as he's back in the game, he's out of it.
He's level 6. As a carry, 11 minutes in, they were giving tomes to Arteezy in the previous game. Maybe they need to start doing the same thing for Faceless Void, because he's seriously underleveled.
He's going to have such a tough game. Top lane Abed. He's found JT. He's buying time for Ice to bring the army over. JT looking pretty dead here. No escape for the Alchemist. Another kill for EG. 13-4 now. Crit was getting gone on, but he's able to make it away. Kaka not able to get the grab in time.
So a lot of time wasted.
Pressure on bottom tier 1. G, with the strength that they have, they will not be afraid of defending. Very strong right now.
They also have very limited tower damage. These heroes inside of IG, they can't really siege. Ice Blast
is coming in. The setup's there. Straight over they go towards Emo. Silence down as Ollie. He's not quite 6 yet. As Ollie will fall. Emo off to the side trying to escape. But they got any more damage to get him. He's going to fall underneath the threshold as Ice gets the last bit of damage, takes him out. EG just letting nothing get past them here in game 2.
15 minutes in, they smoke. They have the Aghanim Scepter complete. He gives it the Void Spirit, of course, the AoE Silence, 2 charges. They need to make stuff happen right now. Like, they need to get some kind of, like, multiple kills. Crit. And he'll gladly take that one. Oh, he stopped the finger. It was like, trying to, you know, cast it, but was afraid that he might get out, actually, with the Rolling Boulder. Beastmaster, after finishing the Necro 3, doesn't care too much about any of the spells other than the Chronosphere. They have nothing else and wants to be able to, you know, deal with the silence.
Smoke. Ollie does have 6, so he'll have some time to buy himself with borrowed time. Of course, the rest of IG, they'll let him go. Unless they see an opportunity for a Chronosphere, Flyfly is around. With Ollie gone, IG will retreat.
JT going for second Aghanim Scepter. He was thinking, do I need a Blink Dagger? Do I get the Axe here?
For the blast. Remember the combo crit.
Good silence.
Flyfly again, the setup's there. Flyfly falls in an instant. As EG, they'll clean up Kaka. Emo's trying to bring down Abed with him. A concoction flies over. Abed does get stunned up. They'll get the trade onto the Storm Spirit crit. Also having to be a bit careful, but Ice is coming in with the backup, but he's got a Roar at the ready. Roars JT, the Necro books out as they bring down the Alchemist. They'll take down 3.
It's just so much. Abaddon already used his Aphotic Shield. Ice sees that it came out, goes in, uses the Roar on Alchemist to shut him down. Once again, this is the 3rd death for JT. Man, Harmless Void, he's not really having a good time. Like, he's level 8, does not have a single item pretty much. 17 minutes in. This is a good kill. You know, they rely so much on Void Spirit to actually be able to do stuff.
Not being able to find a chance to use it again. They are coming over, and Roshan not quite taken out. And EG, they're prepared for this. They're backing off, smoking up themselves. Prepared for the attempt here from IG is JT. Finding a target here. Hawks are out. Ice setting up the vision. Emo moving over to the backlash. Crit's going to roll over towards Ollie. Does get blocked off. Bloodbright's down. BKB pumped by Arteezy. Commits over towards Ollie. Emo
they need to stun Emo
out immediately, but Abed's in. Grabs him with the vortex. Stops the escape from the Void Spirit. Ollie falls as the borrowed time comes to an end. See Crit and Ice, they even see if they can chase down for more. They know that JT still around it. Crit, he's in. He knows exactly where JT is. The slow, Ice has the Roar at the ready as there's no escape for JT. And EG, they'll take the 3 of them down.
Yeah, that was such a good, you know, rotation. They use the smoke, they get out of the pit.
Keep bringing in the mid lane. He's down towards the point. They want to try and get Flyflies. They show got like a couple of heroes mid, Crit and Arteezy. They'll start setting up for Boximus. Fly. He's been ruptured. He's going to go for the TP out. Crit, he's in. He's got the Yule, puts a stop to the escape. Fly will go down yet again.
He was thinking about using that Chronosphere. Like, Crit missed the roar, but has the Yule Scepter to cancel the DP. Such a nice move from EG Radiant. Using a scan, Abed does not feel comfortable. He thought maybe Lion is hiding in the trees. Lion has a Blink Dagger, so it's going to be much easier for him to get the good initiation.
Here we go. On the side, they're going to jump onto Arteezy. Arteezy getting low, they've got the ball. Fly comes in. He's able to catch Arteezy. Does he have the damage? He's trying to be into him. Arteezy is still alive. He's able to walk it off. Fly goes down. That was it. That was the chrono. Nothing happens. Arteezy finally falls, but it's going to be EG with the cleanup as Emo is going to go down. They'll lose 3 on IG.
They used everything, like that Chronosphere. We talked about how they don't have enough damage inside of it, and
still many items are going to be any sort of considerable threat on his own. He comes in with the Chronosphere. Abed, zip it, and he's on the hunt, and he's actually found him. Abed hunting through the tree line, catches Emo. And there's just no hiding. There is no hiding from Abed.
Straight into silence. They're not overlapping any of their abilities.
Pretty sure we've just seen him have perfect games every time he's got his Earth Spirit spot.
There's a TP on the ground in the river near mid. No one wants to touch that. After seeing what happened to Puppey, after picking up the bottle, they're like, nah, we're good.
Crip, starting things off here onto Ollie. JT and Fly will look to get out of it. They're on the run, JT, Kaka and Fly. They don't want to take any sort of fight here. Kaka, his TP still on cooldown, so he won't make it away.
Crit, chasing Abaddon.
Ollie, he's going to go for the TP out. They've got ways to cancel it, though, as Crit. Rolling Boulder back up and available. 2 more kills for EG. Just 29-8. The killing just never stopping this game.
Alchemist now needs to farm an item for himself. Abed
he's just coming straight in onto Fly. Gonna zip him, will get caught out by the concoction. Back up there from Arteezy. Fly is dead. JT as well. Ice Blast coming in, it's not even needed. Arteezy taking them both down.
They're gonna go in. They're gonna get those barracks. 6 seconds until Faceless Void respawns.
And we'll have Chronosphere when he's back up. The Rack's gone. Nothing IG can do to push back EG. 17k lead.
Okay, Alchemist. He bought Shard, Berserker Potion, so they have a Dispel mechanic, which is okay. It can't dispel Roar. Soft Dispel. But they can dispel Silences, which is really nice. Also, Lincoln Sphere on Void Spirit.
Abed.
Zip it.
He's gonna go straight in. He comes with the BKBs over towards Kaka. The Ice Blast will land onto Fly. Kaka goes down. Flies back immediately. They chase it over to Fly. He's popped the BKB. The Chrono onto nothing.
He got the boars.
The Roar's there. Fly's dead.
They might call it.
I think they will.
Oh man, Chronosphere on 2 boards in the end. Like, oh, man, Abed, he understands. I jumped Lion. They don't have enough damage. Like, I go on top of him, even if I get caught by the Chronosphere, they will not have enough damage to kill me. Earthsmith is the one who's controlling Abaddon. There's some really good showing from EG.
I overall like IG's draft better, so I'm gonna have to go with IG. I think EG is showing they're the better team. They're playing better Dota, but draft-wise, this Sven pick it ticks the right boxes for me. So.
Alright, I'm on.
Also, like, Remnant coming out from the Void Spirit also could be potential setup with the Yule Scepter. So, in this particular matchup, you know, Storm Spirit against the Void Spirit, you know what your item build is going to be on Emo.
Arteezy going in onto JT.
One more hit.
One more hit. Is he going to be able to find it?
No, he can't get it anymore. Like, the Tango plus the armor coming up from the Tier 2 tower and some extra regeneration will keep him alive.
Just an aggressive move there from EG as they hit the level 2s. Dive, quite successful with it. Arteezy chased down here by the 2 of them. The Firestorm, is it enough to bring him down? It isn't. Get a Tango going. Kaka still continue to chase down. We'll have stun again in a second. If Kaka lands the stun, Arteezy's looking pretty dead, and he'll be able to do so. Kaka getting first blood for IG.
Comes back with the first blood, lands another stun, boots of speed, and now this sets up Underlord for a bit of a better, you know, start. Because Razor, he will always want to link you in the lane. One of the reasons why they picked him. The slow Crystal Maiden needs 1 mana for a bite.
be able to get it. And this time, RTZ will manage to finish off the kill.
Right now, Sven is just jungling. Having that Mask of Madness, clearing the stacks. They're also gonna stack Ancient Creep Camp one more time. While meanwhile on the top lane, Ice, high level. Ollie's a bit under level. Like, he's level 3 on Phoenix. He needs the dome.
Mid Emo. A couple of times now we've been able to pick up these supports with the moves. As she picks it from Arbe, comes across with the
He's
ball.
out of mana.
He turns with a stun.
Fucking nice dodge.
Arbe's able to dodge it there with the illusion ring still low on the mana though. The whole of IG chasing him down. The root there from JT as they bring down the storm. And they'll turn over towards RTZ. Lifeline. Get the control on this. The setup's there for Kaka. RTZ looking to be in a whole world of trouble as the stuns are out. IG bring the fight around the mid lane as they take down the 2 cores.
Phoenix still struggling a bit with the levels, you know, trying to take some XP from those stacks. The one who's also having a really good time is Underlord. He's going for Road of Atos against the Storm Spirit, so I bet he needs a BKB. Like, after he finishes that Orchid, BKB is pretty much a must-have.
Top. They're going to look to see if they can burst out Ice. Caught in the root, they can. Even looking to reset and get out of there at the same time. Mid Arbeck goes in with the dive. Him and Crit able to collapse onto Ollie.
They have the counters playing into Nyx Assassin. He's about to be level 8 compared to Emo, who's like level 10. I talked about the items but didn't finish my sentence where, like, whenever you play against the Storm Spirit as a Void Spirit, most of the time it's just going to be Eul Scepter to be able to dispel that flag. Getting caught.
It's going to go down. We'll see if Crit can get anything in return. They can. Crit rolls in, gets the connection onto Ollie. JT turns, holds back Crit. Sargi will back off with their Phoenix gone. Arbed, full HP and full mana. Sixer alone won't be able to do much. Maybe if Nemo's able to close in on this, the 2 of them together can take him. Zarbed stepping up. Won't quite be able to get in. Kaka didn't quite get in range there with the Carapace whilst the Remnant exploded. So Arbed will manage to live another day.
Oh, Haste Rune just spawned top.
Crit starting some action down bottom. Arbed's going to be in with the follow. They've got the control. Fly will turn with the stun, but he has the damage.
EG, they see, you know, they saw 3 heroes on a mid lane. They're like, we caught a glimpse of Sven. JT will be able to secure the bottom tower. Like, this Underlord is in the middle of the pack, but feels very unkillable unless they bring the numbers.
No. Going in here for Ice. Crit can't do anything to save him. Ice goes down. Didn't have the summons out, but Fly's going to be able to head over. Start dealing with the Necrobooks. They'll be able to control, take down both of them.
The Underlord with a good bit of malice into another Road of Atos. It's just too good. Like, he's also completely nullifying the damage that comes from, like, in these fights, especially in these smaller areas where, like, you can't just pass. Gain Rune top.
Nemo is going to commit aggressively here with the 2 steps. Try closing and set him on to Crit. Themselves on top of the Earthstrip, and now he's ready to counterplay. Kaka's going to go down. They're trying to take him out of the rift. They're falling over. Is he going to be able to take him back?
Don't get him.
He's gone. Emo's dead as well. He had just enough damage to bring them down. But now they're chasing for more. Over to the egg. Easy take down the Supernova. Triple kill for RTZ. The grab there with the Vortex, and they drag back Fly. Take him down as well. A team wipe out of nowhere there for EG. Now in a position to go for Roche. Has been scanned out immediately by IG, and IG have the ults ready to go. They've got Supernova at the ready for this fight. Emo's trying to head in with the Ember Sentry's down. They've seen him. The silence for Quick, the pullback with the Vortex. Emo's in trouble. He'll buy some time with the ult, but he's straight back down into the stun as Quick catches it perfectly. JC, he's bailing them out. They'll try and bring down IG. Sometimes will fall for the Firestorm. The rest of IG taken out of there. But again, IG losing the team fight. Definitely starting to hurt IG. After he was having a very solid start, I think pretty much 7-0-2 at the beginning. He's 2 kills now, back to back on Emo, slowing the momentum down. EG over to the side, Crit finds the catch onto Ollie.
Ollie can catch a break this game. Like, they have so many tools to deal with him. They don't really have that, you know, high attack speed hero, but also he did not really place some good eggs this time around. Crit gets in again.
December 5, JT kicks him back over to the rest of the team. EG move over. JT's gone. Another silence, another roll. Crit's in over towards Emo. The full-on there with the Vortex of Ahmed. As Emo's gone again, the Tim's starting to come out. As Crit is just setting up kill after kill after kill. ZG controlling this area perfectly. Not leaving any chance for IG to even begin to think of setting up around Roshan. Tier 2s. If IG want to do anything about this, see with the way last few fights have gone, it's very hard to make that call, especially into the Aegis. The mid, Crit, Ice, and Abed.
Oh,
they're ready
not
to look for
again.
Emo, he's pushing down the lane. The silence is there for Crit, buying enough time to line up the roll. As another death. Bottom lane, Arteezy's committing in with the BKB and the static link. They're looking to take him out. JT is going to be able to bring Fly and Kaka back to safety. Ollie will manage to TP out with the control that EG has. Rather difficult for Fly to do. Does have the BKB now, but those BKB usages have to be flawless from the start.
For sure. JP's Road of Atos, like, oh, another jump. It's just going to be on the next Assassin. And next Assassin does not ever feel comfortable playing in any of the Necro 3 heroes like a Beastmaster, Lycan, Atos. Let's see the damage.
I mean, they're trying to start something onto Arteezy. JT, he already feels the way that this fight is going. He's starting to rip them out. Constrict has been committed though, Fly. A bit of an awkward move there. As you can see very early on that JT had no inclination of sticking around for the fight.
Because they could potentially just bring down Razor low enough to kill him with the Sven's God Strength. Okay. No blink.
Still wants to go, still wants to make something happen with this God Strength. He's stepping up, but he's been silenced. Ahmed's going towards the backline. The BKB comes up, but Arteezy, he's in with the static link. Sven's got to step away. Fly's losing all of his damage. Freezing Field for the high ground from Fly. Emo's got to run. JT's going to get chased down by Arteezy. Crit's in again for the roll. Closes the gap on JT as JT's got.
That was not a good bit of Malice. If we're going to see that again, Razor, he managed to walk around the bit of Malice.
In the mid lane. Really just prepare for the high ground effect. Fighting EG outside of the base has ended terribly the last few times that IG's tried to go for it. Mid lane. The opening here on
That's a good jump.
The chain stuff coming out. Ahmed jumps to the back line, but Arteezy's going to get blown off. He's taking down 100 to 0 now with the Construct. Fly turns up towards Crit. Crit's escape's going to be blocked off. IG able to find that opening as Arteezy wasn't quite ready for that opening stun.
Damage coming out of this man is still super high. You also find a really good neutral item, like Spider Legs, that's gonna give you move speed, ability to go over the cliffs. So like that static link is not gonna beat that trick. He has a lot of movement speed from the Warcry, Mask of Madness, SNY might be able to just blink, break it.
Ahmed closing in on Emo, the follow-up silence there for Crit. They grab him back with the Vortex. Emo's gone. And we're seeing it every single game, really, when Ice, he's on these Beastmasters, he's on these Lycans, the Micro, the Vision game.
He gets Phoenix as well.
And Arteezy, he's dealing with JT. He's on him with the static link. JT looking to get out here with the risk, and they got the damage. They do. JT's not getting on tonight.
Crit understands, like, we have enough damage to bring him down. Rolls onto the Phoenix, almost gets like a solo kill until Sven shows up. Fly back from next Assassin.
Otherwise, they're going to start losing the base. Arteezy stepping up to the high ground. And with the push of Ice's army, the tier 3's gone. IG, what can they do to slow this? Ice popping the ult, in fact, ready to look to maybe even pressure a dive. They'll force out another buyback from IG as Emo.
That's a big one.
For the setup, BKB is available. Smart he's going to pop it immediately. Trying to one Fly. He's brought in the spam. Fly's going to put the BKB up front. Supernova's out. EG steps to the side, keep their distance, wait for the ult to finish.
This is so big from EG. They just forced them to use 2 buybacks. They got the tower.
Crit trying to dispel any sort of smoke movement that IG attempt from the low ground. IG very hesitant about making moves into the triangle. Ollie. Ward down. The vision advantage, they're going to try and jump Emo. He's going to look to commit straight away to Ahmed. Crit, he's able to let the 3-man silence, pushes the back line, they've got a split. There's a jump ball from Ahmed, they're looking at one Fly, trying to keep out the rest of the BKB. Fly, he'll make it out of there. JT trying to bail the rest of the map, but Emo's dead. Out for 90, Ollie's trying to TP away, but Crit's in with the stun, stops the TP escape.
Man, Crit, what a performance by him.
And allows EG to clean them up one by one. JT very lucky to get away with his life. Of course, Emo and Ollie left behind. EG's got the space to move in.
Because Razor will be the one possibly going in a bit more aggressive, sieging the high ground with the Eye of the Storm, especially with the Aghanim Scepter. So they give him that instead, which I really, really like.
And here comes the push with the Aghanims. Arteezy using the lightning to break down the barracks. 20 seconds until Emo's up. The Rex pulling incredibly fast as well with the AC help. Coming in, I've got the fortification. slows down a little bit. Arteezy's getting back in there. But he's looking for the jump. He's in straight away on the counter with the silence. The low shot will protect like Arteezy. Nearly killed
Good
himself.
force back.
He'll zip back in. They're on top of Kaka. Kaka's out for 70. No buyback on the Knicks.
They do not want to lose this Aegis yet because they just picked it up.
They're instantly out of there. MySide's popping the ult break away from IG. Again, this third game, once more, IG just finding themselves in a position that, I don't know, how do they get themselves out of this?
They're just crumbling, like the decision making after a couple of deaths on Evo. He died for like 4 times in a row. Now trying to Wolves, they're scouting them out.
Here we go, jumping from Arteezy, he's on to Fly, popping the BKB. He's got to run. He's got to get out of it with the Stanley. They can feel that damage over to the side. Chris there with the follow, closing out onto Evo. Evo's gone with no buyback for a minute, and Arteezy's ready to head back up to the high ground and into the base. No creep wave at the moment, though. Emo, very careful how he jumped out the base like this. Know that EG, if they feel time is right, they'll be right on top of him. Yeah, they can stop. Arteezy. It's another fly, they get the drag back. They do turn the stone off the two of them, but they bring down Abed. Abed will go down. Arteezy's won't getting tired. Arteezy's got the ones. He's got the Aegis. He's going to be back for a second round, but the Supernova is going to be successful. EG trying to get back in to help him out, but the Supernova goes off. They've all been stunned. IG never down. Arteezy getting brought down. Arteezy's dead. IG fighting over with the Magnetize. Crit trying to do his best to rectify the fight, keeping the Magnetize going with the Spike Carapace. Trips on Crit. IG turn, they take him down as well.
Yeah, this is the fight that IG needed. You know, they go in, Fly gets a good ulti up, like...
We're holding it like they were just then. I mean, if the EG are fully aware of where IG's sneaking around. Crafter procking against the wolves and the creeps. They're going to try and fight this. They're going to look to jump. RTG straight in the right, but he's been caught up with the Spike Carapace. Kaka's able to catch him as he jumps in. Supernova's out. BKB will manage to come out from
kill that egg.
Turn, take down the egg. Jump forward to the back line. They're on top of Fly, trying to run with the minutes or one. He's going to stand his ground, wants to drop straight. He turns, he takes down Ahmed. Crit fully low as well. The Remnant won't quite grab him. Crit still alive. Kicks back Emo. Emo turns over towards him. You'll set up onto Crit. Crit will go down.
Like, they thought Sven's not gonna turn, but he also didn't have 25 there yet, but you could see the damage. Like, with the Swift Blink, unlocks the max movement speed, just, like, completely turns around.
EG don't get their BKBs off in time. There will be more than enough chain stun to hold Arteezy in place to allow Fly to get the kill.
And the BKBs are down to 5 seconds.
Jumps in, but it's reacting there with the Hex as they come in. Commits with the BKB, getting the signs down to the turn of the Supernova's down, but Ahmed, he's down. The damage is done by Fly. Over towards Crit, they go. The BKB comes to an end. By Carapace, Kaka catches Crit. Crit goes down as well.
That jump, you know, they go in, but they get caught. There's so much control coming up from the Void Spirit.
The impact he can have at this point, that much lockdown around these low duration BKBs is just pretty much unmatched from EG. Anytime IG get the jump and have the better time,
it will this lineup will start to fall off. You know, you have a Razor, he deals the damage, but they have the tools to deal with it right now. There is a Lincoln Sphere, there is a Lotus Orb.
And Arteezy, what's he doing? He's on the front. Arteezy's dead. He's got no buyback. Arteezy dead for 100, 350 gold short from buyback. Actually, Crit's on as well. His buyback on cooldown. I mean, they're just sitting on the high ground. If IG realize
they probably
no
think, you know, he has it, but we'll poke. We'll see what happens.
I mean, and they're poking pretty hard here with Fly. Now, they're being cautious, though. They're looking towards the Rax instead, already with the jump, straight up towards the bounce, and Emo's looking to get more kills here. Fly will live. The Ice might just be enough to stop EG from losing anything more than the mid and the top Rax.
But they might go for the Megas.
Yeah, they're sticking
30
around.
seconds without Arteezy.
They know now that Arteezy has not got the gold to get back in. Still 100 gold short on the Razor. CG, they're trying to start, so they've got to be careful. Kaka with the bar, he's able to try and get the setup onto Fly, forces back to safety. JT actually going to look to take them out here. Zarbeck comes in, they look for the jump on the JT, but JT gets them all out.
They still have that Aegis. They have gems, so they can get rid of any kind of vision. They also have cheese on Void Spirit.
The IG, they're looking for the jump. If they want to make it. Won't go in blind. They do actually get the jump onto Ahmed. Emo's in. They get themselves over on towards the stone. Ahmed's able to get the BKB off, but he can't zip away in time. Ahmed down for 90 seconds without the gold. try and commit. RTC's in with a BKB, forcing them back. JT's ready to rip the team out. Knows the rip. Is it going to take them away? But Emo
Oh, they
and
forgot.
Kaka actually
They
left
forgot
behind.
Nyx.
They kind of split up. Ice will live on just a slither of health as he's able to run away. Emo's still fighting back against Crit. Kaka remaining burrowed, causing some issues here for EG as they'll slowly but surely bring him down. Emo trying to finish off Crit, but the backup there. RTC jumps across.
Age is gone in a second. They did not time it. Oh, that would be so big.
And as it is, Emo's just going to get a free reset. As time's been bought for the rest of IG to get back over. And now still 50 seconds without Arbed. IG, they'll still play it careful, not wanting to push him with Kaka dead.
Dark Rift, Aghanim Scepter upgraded by Underlord, so that means 1 second less delay.
Oh, look at the jump on PZ cheaping in. But they're in, they've got the Hex, they've got the Dissimulate. Stun on PZ in trouble, he's getting taken out, gets the BKB off. Oh, so the phase on PZ will be able to keep himself
Spider
alive.
legs.
Ice moves over the back, Ice takes down Ollie. But the rod's there, they control Ice, they bring him down, the Lycan falls. Somehow though, EG able to keep RTZ alive. Nearly ending in another disaster there as RTZ still does not have the buyback goal. Big tip in from buyback, gets the ball, next time with them. RTZ moving in, they've got the link down on the fly, get themselves over the line, still gonna take him out of time, they can! The Rift gets fly out of there! It's RTZ, he's low, Emo's back in.
He's gonna drop.
Emo's able to just walk back up to him and out the Hex, Emo's able to set him on to crit, the Hex into the stun! A question mark
In the old chat. All right, I love that. GG, GG's call. He was just standing there. All right.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, spicing it up a little bit as, oh my goodness.
That was so close. They managed to get out. Void Spirit still stays in, and they get the kill on Abed. Unfortunately for EG.